Welcome back to Pit Stop today, y'all. Today we're going to be showing you guys how to change the battery in your motorcycle. Depending on what your year, make, model, and everything, of course, you might have your battery somehow in a different place. But for the most part, most batteries are going to be underneath the seat. So today we're just going to show y'all how to take your battery out, exchange your battery for a new one, or maybe a new type. You might want lithium ion like I have in here. Some people have the old batteries that have like the acid where you got to add the water and everything. Those are kind of outdated. This bike had that in there, but I went to the NOCO lithium ion because it's much lighter, a couple pounds lighter, and it is more efficient. So without further ado, I'm gonna grab the tools and we're gonna get this battery out. Now, some of you guys might have a 8mm. You might have like a hex head. You might have a Phillips head screw in there. For this particular bike, we have the hex head. Pretty much most bikes have that, but the bolts are going to be on the side and everything. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get this battery out so we can show you everything and how everything goes. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're going to go and get this hex head bolt out. You should have two bolts. One should be on both sides. Okay, you're going to twist them out. Okay, be on this side, one on that side. I only have one on one side. That way I can move things a little quicker. All right, you want to take your seat off. Just set it to the side somewhere. Don't lose your bolts. And again, this is a lithium ion battery, guys, made by NOCO. Again, they are extremely light. What you want to do is look for your battery cables. You're going to have red for positive. You're going to have black for negative, okay? You want to go over and you want to find the bolt, like I said, hex head. Maybe it's a Phillips or some type of nut, and you just want to crack it loose, okay? Take it out, nice and easy. Again, be careful because, guys, these little bolts, they fall all down in the bike. It is a pain, really. I'm going to take that cable and just set it aside. Go to the negative, okay? Again, black is in negative. I'm going to twist that bolt out. Okay. And with your cable set to the side, you're just going to slide the battery out. It's a really simple thing. If you're buying a used bike or something like that, one of the first things you want to be doing is changing the battery, the brakes, things like that, which we'll go into another time. But like I said, this is a NOCO lithium ion battery. People, this thing is, I kid you not, probably like 1.5 pounds. This thing is probably 3 or 4 pounds lighter than the previous battery that I had in this thing. When you have a battery like these lithium batteries, you can charge them with the NOCO charger. It's like a trickle charger. This is the one that I use in particular. Okay, you just plug it up. It takes like 3 or 4 hours. It'll charge this thing all the way up. I've had that battery in for 1 year and I haven't had to charge it yet. I'm gonna check it out, maybe top it off this year, but for the most part, this is how you charge it. They last for years. It's nothing like the old batteries. So when you have this battery in, you can do it with it in the bike, or you can do it up on a stand. I would just yank it out right now and just plug it up if I was, you know, if it was not so cold outside and we were really riding. But when you're installing, you just take your new battery, pop it right back in. Okay, you're gonna take your negative, find your bolt, line that hole up, and just screw it right back in. It's really simple. For the average person that can put a screw in, I seem to be having a problem here, but we'll get it in here lined up. Let's not scratch your paint doing it, but all right, here we go. All right, so you guys, when it comes down to the maintenance of your bike, you want to make sure that you're checking your battery. Don't just keep trying to take the same old battery thinking you're okay and just keep trying to get it charged. Or, you know, some people even push start their bike. If you're push starting a bike with a because of your battery, go get another battery. And I highly suggest a lithium ion. It doesn't have to be NOCO. I'm not sponsored by NOCO or anything like that. I just like the brand. So, you know, you put that negative together, you put those two bolts back in, the positive side, slide your cover back on. Okay, you got everything on. At this point, you have power back to your bike if you need it and everything. You go ahead and get your seat. However your seat locks in. Mine locks in for Suzuki, guys. We just got these two little plastic fins. You just lock it underneath there, push it down, and get your bolt back in. Once you get that bolt back in, guys, you off to the races. So like I said, people, it's not that hard. When you change your batteries, it's easy. Just make sure to keep your maintenance up, and you'll be riding this summer.